Let's get into today's topic, that is a workshop on research data analysis using SPSS software. A workshop on research data analysis using SPSS software. So before getting to this workshop, it's a fancy word. Okay, I can say it is a buzzword for faculty members. SPSS is a buzzword. It's a fancy word. You heard many of the times SPSS, lend the SPSS. It's required for writing of articles. It required for attending any conferences. It's required for completing your research, PhD especially, and also it's required to guide the students. Like SPSS, it's always uh, touching us, okay, with the various ways it reach us. But I can say we just ignored, I can say, because SPSS is not a big deal. I learned these within the 5 days. I attended one MTQ program at Vellore Institute of Science and Technology. WIT. I attended a 5 days workshop, which is sponsored by uh, UGC. I attended. Within the 5 days, I learned the SPSS software. It's not a big deal unless we are serious about it. Unless we are not serious about it, it is very easy. If you are serious, it's very easy. People learn within 5 or 10 days. You need to put your continuous efforts. So that I can say. And also SPSS, it's like a just it's a software. It's just a software. Respected faculty, it is just a software. Software means we have to give inputs, it process, and it will give output. That output we need to interpret. But SPS is just work like a calculator. It is a calculator. You have seen general calculators is there where we can do mathematics. Similarly, scientific calculators is there where we can do some scientific advanced mathematics calculations. Similarly, SPSS is also, it's like a calculator. It's a software where we can do some data analysis, converting some raw data, some meaningless raw data into the meaningful picture that we convert. Later, we are going to interpret into the as per our research, as per our objectives. And moreover, many of think that SPSS is difficult, but SPSS is not difficult. Statistics is difficult. You should have minimum statistical knowledge. I can put it simple. Okay, if you don't know additions and subtractions, you don't know how can you use a calculator. You should know plus minus all these things, right? Similarly, statistics is here matter. If you are good at the statistics, if you are developed interest in the statistics for manager or statistic analysis technique, that will make easy to use SPSS. Unless only depending on SPSS software, working on SPSS, that not give any good results. That I would like to say the introduction part. So it's very simple. It's very simple, very easy. Like you people are uh, expert faculty members. I hope you are having minimum 10 above experience. So it's not a matter. I think you may have taught many of new subjects. Coming to my side, I taught nearly 26 different subjects. I studied in my MBA very less, 26. Out of that, I taught 26 different subjects during my 12 years of teaching experience. It's not a big deal for a faculty to learn the SPSS, to apply the SPSS unless serious about it. So getting to the introduction part, uh, what is SPSS? SPSS, it is a statistical package for the social sciences. It is a statistical package for social sciences. Under social sciences is different subject, right? We are having science and social sciences. Art and science is there. So social sciences is like economics, commerce, okay, and anthropology, and next sociology, psychology. These set of subjects, these set of disciplines are called social sciences. For doing social science research, there is a software. There is a software developed by SPSS incorporation. Now IBM is taking care. That software is called SPSS, statistical package, and a statistical software to do, say, statistical analysis relating to the social science research. Social science means it's like our business management. Our business management is also comes under social science stream, right? And also commerce, anthropology, psychology, okay, all the history, sociology, all these things comes under social science. In this area, widely these statistical techniques package, spaces used in this area. And when coming to the science area, there are many softwares are there. You know, R language is there. You know, Python is also using for data analysis. You know, next some other programs, some other statistical programs are there which will help in the science related. But these SPSS mainly mainly giving prominence in the area of social science research, especially in our context, business management. The main difference between social science and science, I can say art and science here in this data analysis point of view. Social science is more behavioral in nature. We are going to study only qualitative aspects. Many of the qualitative aspects we are studying. When coming to the science, it is a quantitative, accurate and quantitative is the scientific data we are taking exactly. But when coming to social science, what happened? It's a behavioral study. More, it's a behavioral study where we are collecting qualitative data by using questionnaire or interview or observation. By using that, we are going to qualitative data. So this SPS is more confined to the qualitative analysis as well as quantitative, but it's somewhat close to social sciences, I can say. Next, SPSS statistics is a software package used for interactive and batch statistical analysis. Interactive means both application and analysis, then after interpretations. Like it's a statistical analysis, and it is long produced by, previously it is produced by SPSS Incorporation. It's a company. SPSS Incorporation produced. Later it was acquired by IBM. IBM, you know, IBM is it's a multinational global company who are good at in computer technologies, software and computer technologies. They taken up this SPSS in 2019. Currently, it is named as IBM SPSS. IBM SPSS. Once the IBM was acquired this SPSS software, then the real advancements took place in this. They nearly introduced 14 variations, and after 14 versions, once in 2009 to 2020, 21 last year June 19. So far, they made 14 times revision of this statistical package SPSS. And IBM has contributed much more to this software statistical package for the social science research. So it is just 1 GB is required, and you never think that it's like other software operating system, like not like that. It is just application. It's a just application. It required 1 GB. Previous versions, it's just 800 GB. Mean it is the worth of one movie download around 800 MB is there. So it is equal to one movie download. Okay, but you can download it. You can download and you can keep in your system. It will not affect any speed or any storage. It's just 800 MB or nearly 1 GB. It's having compatible with Windows operating system. Windows operating system is obvious, like for mobile, it's Android is obvious. Similarly, for computer, Windows operating system, obviously should have compatible, because many of end users using Windows operating system. And also Mac OS is there, it's also compatible, and Unix is also compatible. It is somewhat technical here. There are operating system, but we are familiar with Windows operating system. It is there, it's compatible. And also you can purchase it, you can use trial, 30 days trial pack is there. We are taking 30 days trial package for our students to teach in our lab, in a college. We are teaching SPSS software to our students in third semester to make their project more productive, in order to make their project more productive. We introduce SPSS software for our students in the third semester, along with research methodology. We introduced. So that 30 days trial is available. Download and use it. And SaaS and software at your source. Until you can log in, you can get the subscription and you can use for 1 year. It's a subscription based. It is not like one-time purchase. It's a subscription based software package. You need to pay for a stipulated period of time, for maybe 6 months, 1 year, 1.5 years, or 2 years. And it is Java platform. And the Java platform is a highly user-friendly platform. Java. Many of mobile programs are Java based. So Java programs are it's very easy to install and it's not much complicated. And also you can download these from below website. Trial versions you can download like www.ibm.com/products/SPSS statistics. This is about a small introduction what exactly SPSS. Let's get into this one. And also I tell one more thing, interesting thing out of my personal experience. I downloaded Android applications in my smartphone mobile. You go to the Google Play Store, you type SPSS statistics material, you type SPSS. So in Google Play Store, it will show nearly 20 plus applications, 20 plus SPSS applications, which will guide you to how to apply each and every statistical technique. What should be the hypothesis? What should be the objective should be there for this hypothesis? If this is the hypothesis, what should be the statistical technique is required, and also the syntax and what is the process of applying each statistical technique. Everything will be there in that app. So you please, whenever you are leisure, you are having free time, open your mobile and go to the Play Store, Google Play Store, and type SPSS statistics, IBM SPSS statistics. You will get a beautiful applications, mobile apps. You download it and you can use whenever you require. Also, you can use it as a study material. You can read it and whenever you get the doubts, you can open it and go to the particular content and you read it. You can understand. That is, I can say. And also, SPSS software, it is not like a concept, okay, to learn within 1 hour or 2 hours, okay. It is a software. It is a software. We should have continuous practice, because if there is no practice, what happens again will come to zero. Many of the softwares, many of these technical related works, if you don't have practice, if you don't have touch with that, will come to zero. Okay, so that you should have practice, and just listening and understanding, it is not at all sustained. It is not at all work in the case of any software, especially SPSS. So what I suggest is better to download trial version and try to use it, trial and error method. Finally, you will get how to use this SPSS software. Next, get into the contents of today's class. Actually, it should be there first. So introduction to IBM SPSS, I just have given. So after that, basics of IBM SPSS software. Basics. I will explain. Prepare data Excel sheet for SPSS. This is about preparing data sheet to meet SPSS requirements. SPSS software needs some data, right? It needs some data for processing to analyze. So that data we need to import. That importing data we need to import SPSS software. So importing the data, first we need to prepare an Excel sheet. First you have to prepare an Excel sheet that should be imported to SPSS. Then after, run the techniques, how to run frequencies, run the descriptive statistics, run the hypothesis test. Once the test run, later what we need to do, we need to export. Export means downloading. Export means downloading the SPSS output to the Word document, because we are presenting all the reports, we are presenting all the statistical analysis data related reports in Word document, so that this SPSS output You have to convert into Word document, and one Word document important later interpretation of SPSS output. This is very, very important. Interpretation of SPSS output, and it's required. It demands a good amount of statistical knowledge. Then only you can interpret. Otherwise, interpretation you will do wrongly. You will do wrongly because uh, the doctors are there, lab technicians are there in the medical field. Okay, medical field, lab technicians are there. They do just diploma. They run all the blood test, complete blood picture, everything they do, whatever the test they want. But they are not expert to interpret it. Just they put it in the paper. They give to the doctor. Doctor will interpret. Similarly, SPSS software, it is like a lab technician. It take the data, it will convert, it give the reports. But who will interpret the reports mean statistical experts who are good at the statistical knowledge. He can only interpret that particular output. Similarly, in the case of medical example, what happened? This lab technician will do the test, will generate the report. The report they submit to the doctor. Doctor will interpret whether the really problem is there, what's the level of problem is existing, what type of treatment is required for this particular condition. Similarly, interpretation of statistical package for social sciences output required a sound knowledge of statistics. Statistics, especially statistics for manager, that we required as we are management faculty, right? So this is about content. If you observe this content, it is look like